What's up, witches? It is morning as I shoot this, and it's a beautiful morning. It snowed, and it's bright, and cheers! I hope you have coffee or something wonderful and comforting to drink right now. I am here for another unboxing, and an exciting unboxing because it's another gift deck from my benefactor, Annette. Thank you so much, darling. I was just like putting up the video of the Witchlings deck, which she also sent to me, and ta-da, this one showed up. Another deck by Paulina Cassidy, and as you see, I've done absolutely nothing. All right, this is the last time I'm going to do this part on air, folks, because it's just too much of a pain. Anyway, Paulina Tarot. This is one that I've been coveting for a long, long time and just haven't prioritized it, by Paulina Cassidy. Let's see which side. There we go. Paulina Tarot immediately draws us in with its delicate beauty. Once we've entered this magical place, we encounter a charming world of energy and inspiration. Each time we return, there's something new to be discovered. There's the Fool on the back, includes 78 card deck with instruction booklet. This is US Games 2008. And, you know, it bugs me when I get decks in an envelope rather than a box, because here's what happens. We get crunched corners. I could fuss about that. I'm not gonna. And we've got a plastic sleeve on the inside too, so here we go. Oh, great deck opening Athame, come to me. And pie. Uh-oh, here we go. Here he come. Oh, Lord, he coming. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. As I struggle to open this without doing damage. Here we go. Hi. Hi, pie. That's plastic. You do not need to eat it. Seriously, you don't. All right. Now, darling, now you need to go elsewhere. As much as everybody would love to just watch you walking on my desk all day long. You got to muss them up every once in a while. There's the LWB, and it looks like I did do some damage. All right. Oh, and I nicked the cards too. But only a blocking card. So, Pie, honey, listen, Pie. Hold on one second. Let go of my hair. Dude. You see what I put up with? You see what I put up with, Pie Pie? Oh, now he's got my gown. He's not a toddler anymore. He's more like a teenager now. He's getting there. He's just, he doesn't know where he's going, but he's on his way. All right. Paulina Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. There's an image. And again, the delicacy. She's got such, you know, her lines are kind of sketchy, not real solid, so there's a delicacy to it. Here's the card backs. Obviously, you can reverse them. About Paulina Cassidy. Born and raised in Ontario, Canada, Paulina has been drawing since the age of 2. The creative spirit was a constant influence in her childhood. Not content simply reading fairy tales, Paulina enjoyed drawing characters for her own handcrafted books and cards. He is just freaking out back here, you guys. At age 14, Paulina began illustrating editorial cartoons for local newspapers, and within a few years was illustrating for numerous magazines. Her work appears in several books and art collections. Paulina now self-publishes her own line of collectible chapbooks. Oh my God, chapbooks. Booklets and prints. I haven't heard that word in so long. Her popular artwork is collected around the world and can be viewed online at her Restless Moon Gallery. Paulina now resides in Chattanooga, Tennessee with her husband, Kevin. Prior to moving there in 2007, she lived in New Orleans, a place that continues to exert its mystical influence on her creative endeavors, including Paulina Tarot. Her interests in ocean life, holistic healing, dream imagery, and the Victorian era are also evident in Paulina Tarot. Okay. Sorry for that line is the window frame. Ah, well, we press on. Here's the Fool. Again, great delicacy. And so far different from the Witchlings Tarot. Look how rich and detailed this image is. There's all kinds of stuff going on there. I'm seeing like bones of fishes and strange creatures, and I don't know what this is, but it's got eyeballs. What is that? What is that thing? There's like a chameleon or a little critter there, and getting ready to step off the cliff. But boy, there's plenty to grab onto there. I love it. The Magician. We'll do a couple in great detail, and then we will skip along. Look at all the detail, you guys. So when she's talking about dream imagery, and okay, I'm looking here, I see the wand that she's holding in her very delicate hand. I see a pentacle, I see a cup, and no, that's the wand, that's the blade, apparently. So you can pick these things out, but they're really close to the background. You know, they're very nebulous as far as, and look here, there's a little critters peeking out. So when you're looking at these cards, hi Pie, the charcoal's hot, honey. I hope you know that. So there are lots of things that can sort of morph into other things and trigger images in your mind. Pie Wacket, this is not going to work. Dude, that's hot. Yep, he just figured it out. All right. And of course, then he has to go back here. Honey, you are just full of beans this morning. Yes, you are. I need to be a good boy. I needed to be the good boy. Come on. In the lap. You don't have to go behind the printer where all the cords are. Okay. Onward, the High Priestess. Oh, look at her. Look at the eyes. Look at the pomegranate. So we do have some standard things, and we've got bees, which I absolutely love. Anything that's got to do with the goddess. Bees are sacred to her. This is beautiful. The Empress. You could spend a lifetime on every one of these cards. Maybe not a lifetime. Several minutes. Look at her grabbing and all the abundance that's going on there. Look at the creatures in the background. She's stepping on a crescent moon. There's the Emperor. Again, my apologies for the stripe in the middle, but it's where the sun is right now, and there's not much I can do about it. The Hierophant. He looks like a tree spirit. I love this deck. And all the creatures down. Hey, Tam. What? Will you open my door a little bit, please? Let this crazy boy out. Just let it be open. He's the Lovers. If you have the door open just a little bit, he's got to open it all the way. And if you have it closed, he's freaking out. Look how beautiful. Look at everything swirling around them. Again, so much that your unconscious mind can grab onto. And here we have the Chariot. Going so fast that he's kind of flying through space. Amazing. Here's Strength. Oh my God. All right. The Hermit. Oh my. And this is the first time I've seen any of the images on this deck besides the one that was on the front of the box. Because back when, other than Eclectic Tarot, which was the only one I was aware of back then, you couldn't get images of the cards except if you contacted like US Games and said, hey, send me cards, and they would send you like 6 of them if you were a wholesaler. There's Justice. Look how beautiful. Wow. The Hanged Man. Death. Look at like the spirits rising up. Can you hear him? Temperance. Look at her balancing on a diamond. Oh, the Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The World. Okay, now we're into the wands and the minors. Here's the Ace, the 2. So he's got 2 crossed wands. They're being held by these, I don't know whether those are phoenixes. The 3. So now we're departing. We've got, you know, someone holding 2 wands there, and now there's someone with 3 wands being held by these little doggish, very long-tailed doggish critters standing on top of a globe there. The 4 of wands is just her with 4 wands. There's a castle here, but definitely not like the marriage card. I mean, there's hearts on her gown, but we don't get that idea of with someone else. 5 of wands. All right, so there's all the crossed wands. The 6, the victory card. There's the 7, kind of rising above all of those. The 8. So we do get the gist. The 9 and the 10. That's definitely in keeping with. Page. Knight. What in the hell is she riding on? There's this bird thing with lots and lots of legs. The Queen of Wands with this beautiful, like, cat. Wow. And the King. This is just way better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be nice, but this is really good. The Ace of Cups. The 2. All right, there's a couple. The 3, celebration. 4. So now we're going very much in keeping with the Waite-Smith. I'm going to call it the Waite-Smith. The Smith deck, let's call it Smith. Give her her due. 5 of Cups. The 6. 7. Got kind of that pensive, deciding look. The 8, walking away from. 9, the Wish card. I wish I had a kitten. Oh, I do. The 10. Page. The Knight. The Queen. The Delicacy and the King. Oh, so lovely. Now we have the swords. 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5. And we definitely can see emotion in the faces, so I really like that too. The 6. It looks like she's kind of setting that bird free. The 7. Wait, let me look back to the 5 again. All right. Looking like things being defeated. All right, 7, the 8. There's a blindfold. Back to the 2. Yes, blindfold on the 2 as well. So we do have those. Keeping to those standards. The 9. And look at this idea of things kind of over your shoulder coming to get you. And then the 10. Oh. Page. Knight. Queen. Ooh. And King. Just, I mean, the images are just glorious. She's amazing. I love her artwork. The Ace of Pentacles. The 2, juggling resources. The 3, 4, 5. And there's the 7, the 8, the 9, and the 10. These are just beautiful. Page, Knight. Ooh, yikes. The Knight that doesn't go anywhere. You see, he's not even on his dragon. The Queen and the King. All right. Now, take a look at the little book. There's the introduction talking about why she wanted to create a deck. Let's read that. I've always had a desire to create a tarot deck, but wanted to create one that came naturally for me. For Paulina Tarot, I completely immersed myself in the world of tarot for a year and a half. Instead of creating the deck in sequence, I allowed the symbolism and meaning of a particular card to bring itself to my attention. I would spend days or sometimes weeks with one card in mind, allowing visualizations to emerge from the subconscious. That's very evident. There are whimsical characters to be found throughout the deck who I suspect had a desire to be part of Paulina Tarot. While these spirit beings are not visible to the naked eye, I do sense their lively presence. And she captured that. Ooh, it's gotten gray again. She captured that because there are things that's like emerging from the background, not quite solidified. They're in that liminal place, that edge, that in-between space. I soon noticed that my life events at the time seemed to coincide with the card I'd chosen to design, offering ideas and possible outcomes. We often find inner truth and discover hidden facets about ourselves when illuminated pathways present themselves in unexpected ways. When we allow life to surprise us, things often fall into place at the right moment. Yeah, when we loosen up our control. The Rider-Waite deck was my earliest tarot influence, and it remains the deck to which I refer. Though I've always been fascinated by tarot, as I moved through the process of designing my deck, I became even more enamored by the tarot. Part of Paulina Tarot was created while I was living in the New Orleans area. Many of my characters are decked in early Mardi Gras Victorian-influenced costumes representing my affection for New Orleans. I sincerely hope that Paulina Tarot leads you gently through a radiant adventure, encouraging you to have fun with the cards as the deck communicates in its own way the answers you seek. And then we're straight into the major arcana. So there's a description, and then there are meanings and reversed meanings. And when we get to the minors, it just goes straight into the cards. There's no like description of the suits or anything. And then when we get to the End of Pentacles, we have the Art of Tarot Divination. You may want to choose a single card for a daily reading. And then we have a Celtic Cross. I think I might do a Celtic Cross for all of us today. I haven't done one, you know, ever. I don't think on this channel, because it's not a reading that I generally use. They shuffle all right. They're a little stiff, but it's new deck stiff. Not unsolvable. I'll never be able to shuffle these cards stiff. stiff. All right. Do our standard 3. All right. Now, let's invite allies and ancestors, guides and guardians to come in, please, please, please. I feel your connection. Please come and be present to me right now. Be present to all of us and bring us information, messages, insight, and wisdom. It's snowing. I welcome your influence here. We finally did our house blessing yesterday, you guys. I have been having some executive dysfunction going on lately. This is something that I've only learned about in the last couple of years that has explained big chunks of my life to me. Okay, there's one. What do my viewers need to know? There's 2, and this one wants to come as well. Let's go for the 3 and see what happens. Oh, well, we have a reverse. That's kind of awesome. So we have the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. 6 of Wands is reversed. Victory on its head. So we haven't won yet. We're not in victory yet. And personally, for me, the streak continues with technology. I had my YouTube app on my TV bomb last night, and apparently with the kind of TV I have, other people are experiencing this too, but that means I don't have my sounds at night that sort of muffle the shrieking, constant shrieking in my ears. And my fireplace. I don't have my fire going this morning on a snowy morning. It's bumming me out. So, there's still some technological hiccups going on, and I suppose that until we get to the 20th and clear the shadow of this frickin' retro, it may just continue that way. So, we adapt. At any rate, victory on its head. 7 of Pentacles talking about having to work and nurture to bring things to fruition, to bring things to harvest. And the 4 of Cups talking about just some being sort of worn out, that all the effort takes us to a place where we're just kind of worn out. And, I'm feeling this as the sun shifted at the equinox and the dark started coming on. I wonder if you're feeling this in the Northern Hemisphere, of course. I wonder if you're feeling this even more starkly than you usually feel it. It's because of that stress component, the stress that we've all been under. I'm not a napper. I don't take naps like all summer long. I mean, I just go all day, and then I knock out at night. And thank God I can knock out at night because my adrenals are healing. But since the light shifted, every single day, after we have dinner, or even sometimes before, I go down, I'm sitting on the couch, and my husband and I are watching some TV, and all of a sudden it's like my eyes are crossing and rolling up, and I'm napping. I'm having these major nap attacks. And he's like, I said something about it yesterday, and he said, well, we're mammals. It's wintertime, and we want to hibernate. And it's true, but I'm just feeling it so keenly this year. And I think it's because of that stress component that it's just easier for our brains to want to flake out. All right, let's look up meanings. 6 of Wands, ascending into the blue sky. Let's look at it upright. You see the wands flying, and we've got look like penguins down there. Ascending into the blue sky, the boy holds his hand high in a sign of victory. There it is. Victory. The misplaced penguins need to find their rightful place. The 2-headed bird signifies the divergence of confidence and arrogance. There's 2 heads. There are 2 heads. The divergence of confidence and arrogance. Okay. The upright meaning the arrival of great news, success found through hard work, victory, and triumph. Reversed, fearing the outcome of a situation. Indecision. Well, yeah, there's a lot of outcomes that we're kind of looking at fearfully right now. The indecision, like I said, personally for me, it's kind of this executive dysfunction that's going on. And yes, indecision. Where do I put my attention first? I need to do this. I need to do that. Fortunately, the moon has gone into Capricorn today, which is usually when I can work my ass off. So hopefully I'm looking forward to making progress today one way or another. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Lost in thought, a woman carefully observes the beauty of her garden in bloom. Her blue dress symbolizes calmness and stability. So she's looking at this garden and just enjoying the fruits of her labor. A time to reflect on progress, coming to a crossroads, considering a new direction. So this is the pause. This is the pause where we go, okay, let's look at the landscape and make some decisions, or at least get some ideas about here are the choices we have to move forward. Here are the resources we have, and here are the choices I can make with those resources. So Seven of Pentacles being in the material and talking about a rich and fruiting garden, it's like, here's what I've grown, here's what I have to use, here's what I'm going to harvest. Then we have the Four of Cups. The disinterested girl on the cliff takes no notice of the opportunities and offerings in front of her. Her arms are crossed in a gesture of defensiveness and emotional distance. Lack of motivation, emotional burnout, uncertainty, hesitation, contemplation, ignoring gifts and opportunities, lost in reverie. That is a wonderfully written, just wow. So yeah, what's going on here? We're looking at resources and going, I got to make some decisions, but she's even kind of like this. And then it's like, but I'm burnt out. I am burnt out. So this Six of Wands, the victory card on its head, says that, the victories we've won recently are difficult to enjoy because of the stress that we've been under. The stress of the pandemic, the stress of what's going on politically around the world. So, I would say that's a pretty heckin' accurate reading. I'd like to take 3 more. The King of Cups, the Magician, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, that's what I was after. I wanted a major. All right, let's see if we've got the way out here. And then we get to look at a court card too. The compassionate king rides the thrashing waves on the back of a calm water bird. Its spread wings suggest freedom and the willingness to lead. A charismatic leader, influential, wise, diplomatic, calm, open-minded, accepting of others. So that idea of emotional mastery is in the calmness that this man thrashing, even though there are thrashing waves, he is calm. So he's not getting caught up in the emotional climate. He's got emotional mastery as far as that goes. So what's that telling us? We've got to deal with our feelings, people. We've got to deal with them. We need to do our meditation on a daily basis. Have you heard me say this before? Please, please, please. I am begging and pleading with you. Start your practice now. Just start. Today's the day. Start your practice. The first benefit is going to be to you. And beyond that, the world and every part of it that you have an influence over. Just do it, please. Okay. The Magician. Elemental beings, animals, and insects closely assist the magician in conjuring the powers of the natural world. The infinity symbol above the owl perched on her head confirms that everything is connected by perpetual energy. It's very small, but you can see it. There it is. The bird delivers an arcane message, and the butterflies announce transformation. Where are the butterflies? I'm certain they're in there. But everything's kind of gone darkish. Okay. The wildflowers symbolize the ever-blooming universe with which the magician works. Objects presenting the four elements are always available to her: wand, cup, sword, and pentacle. And then we have infinite possibilities: self-confidence, personal power, determination, concentration, action, focus. Yes, 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 yes. So the possibilities are infinite. We need to take an action. We need to take an action and begin something. The number 1 card here says begin. It's time to begin. Meditation, meditation, that magic, it is magic. Please do it. And then 6 of Cups. And I don't care how many times I say the same message, you guys. It's that important. There is an aura of bliss and simple contentment. The mermaid's sun offers her a cup full of stars. The mother mermaid lovingly responds to her little one's gift with a playful smile. Isn't that sweet? Innocence, childlike joy, playfulness, generosity, dreams realized, moving forward, happy memories. So here's what I want to say today. This message was going through my mind before I even did my puja this morning. The fact that how are we when we start heading into the dark of the year and the holiday season and depression, and that it will be more acute this year as we can't gather the way we're used to and as resources are limited for so many. This year, it is so important to do the self-care. That's why I'm saying please start your meditation now, so that you can be as good as you can be going into this holiday season. And also, I think I'm going to shoot a separate video on this, just talking about making holiday and how to do things that can help pull you out of the dark and can help manufacture the flow into the feeling of holiday. So I think I will do a separate video on that, hopefully today, but I got a lot to do. You will certainly get it before we get to the holidays here, before we get to Thanksgiving. So, Paulina, they're telling me take one more. Judgment. Okay. Okay. The floating orbs. So there's little orbs all over here. Let's look at it closer. Floating orbs. Someone is being born out of a flower. The flower's coming up and opening, and there's a little being in it. The floating orbs are spirits eager to be reborn into the world. Color will return to the land as the spirits come to life. A youth sleeps high above the ground in a flower. She will be able to see at great distances when she awakens. As a child mermaid, I see, she represents a new transformation taking place. Rebirth, resurrection, forgiveness, awakening, mental clarity, rewards for past efforts, good health. All right, so now we shift our focus from Samhain and the decomposition time of year to the rebirth time of year, to the incubation time of year. Incubation and rebirth. And that's what the Judgment card is saying. So that energy says that things are resting right now and are soon to manifest into a new birth. And it's time for us to direct that. And how do we direct that? By directing our mind in meditation, by claiming our internal landscape to that degree. We do have some control over things, folks. We don't need to keep just barreling along and reacting to everything. So, all right. I think this is an amazing deck. Annette, thank you very much. I hope the reading resonated with you, my dear. I hope that you're all having a wonderful day. I hope that you're finding some peace. I hope that you're keeping yourself safe. I hope your family is safe. And I will be here for another unboxing tomorrow. I'm feeling very quiet right now. And I got a lot to do today. So as I move on, I wish you the very, very, very best. And please stay safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. I will see you tomorrow. And then I will see you tonight, actually, for a live stream. If you're watching this on the day it drops, it's a Wednesday live stream night. Hope to see you there. Until then, this is the Zen Witch. Blessed be.